So I woke up this morning and I was scrolling Twitter and I came across some more drama between XQC and Cenat, and it wouldn't be the first time because we made a video about this not that long ago and I don't remember what the topic was. I just know that it ended with them saying we can go band for band or car for car, like we can do all that extra stuff, and I feel like it just died out. I don't know if they talked and made up and became friends again or what the situation was, but if they did, it's definitely on the fence again because XQC has come forward and said some stuff regarding Cenat's friends and kind of low-key called them Viewbotters. Now, he doubled and tripled down and went even further and talked about it, but initially, this was the clip.
Even Kai is pretty natural, too. So, some of Kai's friends, though, I'm not, hey, if I speak.
So I'm not completely sure what started that conversation, but it looks like he was on Miskiff's page, and I've seen some people on Twitter say that they thought Miskiff was viewbotting. So I'm assuming somebody in his chat brought it up. He went and looked at it. I'm guessing he said that it was normal because we don't see a clip of him saying otherwise, and then he says that even Cenat's is pretty normal, but that Kai's friends, and then he kind of just left it alone and says, you know, I can't really talk about it. Except when it comes to being a streamer and you're as popular as XQC, you saying that alone is kind of you talking about it. And I don't know if this was all in the same stream, but before there was any response from Kai or anybody else, I assume some people in chat started to talk to him about it, and he went a little bit further with what he thought.
Yo, I get bored. I'm in the lab, okay, and I run the stats, okay. It's just, I don't want to be like mad at like pointing out something that's, but when you have a 20% chatter rate, 30% chat rate, bro, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what you're saying. It's that shit is off the rails. Like I'm confused. Like what? It's not just guys. You could be getting views because guys, TikTok went hardcore. This went by whatever. Okay, yeah, cool. But why is the chatter rate so bad though? Why is the active viewer so low though? Everybody is technically a chatter. If you have an account, you're on PC or mobile, you're a chatter. It's how it works. A chatter is somebody that has an account that's an active viewer. Most people are chatters, you know, you're not chatting in the chat.
And then it seems like he was in a stream with Stable Ronaldo, who brought it up to him, and he decided to go for the triple threat, and he went and tripled down on what he thought about everything.
Wait, I saw you talking about something.
Viewbotters?
I see. Yeah, what was up with that? What happened?
They're all Viewbotters. I don't give a anything about these days. I'm not bro. Imagine thinking that I play this racket where like I need those like collabs. I don't give a they're all Viewbotters. So I don't care to say it. People become like from a 1K Andy to 20K Andy overnight. Like bro, I mean I've been here before. Like I'm not stupid. Like this shit's fucking bought out the wazoo. And I would be open to the conversation that like it's their agency doing it. It's like these new guys like. They come from Hollywood, they don't know.
Now, for anyone that's wondering why he said what he said, Rakai was on a stream with somebody after his little taste stream, and there is an extension that can tell you the percentage of authentic viewers that somebody has. And during that stream, he had 38.9K viewers, but it said only 37.2% were authenticated and real viewers. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, how do we get that percentage and how do we even know that it's real? And so I went and did a little bit of research, and there apparently is an extension you can get on Chrome, Firefox, Brave, or pretty much any different browser that you tend to use, and it will show you the percentage. And so I wanted to understand, like, why is that percentage real? Or how can we even tell that it's giving us an accurate percentage? And from what I can understand, it's a ratio of authorized viewers to all viewers on streams. Basically a percentage of all viewers who are authorized or logged in on the platform during the stream. So that 37.2% is saying that that is the only percentage of his 38,900 viewers that are actually logged in. And usually with most streamers, that number is much higher. So after I installed the extension myself, I hopped on Twitch and I tried to look at a range of different streamers, from Tim the Tatman with 36,000 viewers, 80.5% authentication rate, all the way down to somebody like Lil Cajun who has 107 viewers, 93.1 percentage. But then I've also seen some in between. There's somebody with 1.7K viewers and a 76.6 percentage authentication rate. And honestly, I didn't see very many, if any, that were anywhere near down in the 30% range. Now, this doesn't mean that he's definitely viewbotting, but I can understand where XQC is having some questions about it. So I decided to go even further and look on their website where it explains the way that they try to determine if somebody is viewbotting. And it said, so how does the ratio of authorized viewers to all viewers help determine whether real viewers are watching the broadcast. It's very simple. The lower the percentage, the higher the likelihood that the broadcast is filled with bots, or it's a case of so-called legal viewbotting, when the broadcast is embedded on some highly trafficked site and its visitors see the broadcast automatically. In any case, we are talking about people who are not engaged in the stream. There may also be borderline cases when a person may have low, under 30% ratio, but at the same time, he can be a legit creator. For example, this can happen if the broadcast was lucky enough to be promoted on Twitch front page or regional front pages. In addition, viewbotting is forbidden on Twitch, while stream embeds is still not a prohibited form of promotion, even though this practice is condemned in the streaming community. So based on that, it doesn't mean that he's definitely viewbotting. All this percentage does is raise the likelihood that something weird might be going on. Now, if somebody can prove that Rakai was also on the front page of Twitch, that might make perfect sense. If somebody can show that he's embedded his stream somewhere, or one of his viewers may have done it, because I don't know if that's something that you have to do or if anybody can embed your stream, but if that's the case, he might have viewers that are also putting his stream other places trying to promote him, and that can lead to a percentage like this, because he did just start to blow up. I mean, not really overnight, because he was on Kai's Mafiathon too, but his numbers have gone crazy over the last couple weeks to month, and so there's a number of different reasons why that could be. So there's no 100% telling if it's true or if it's not. And some people are pointing out the fact that his sub count is relatively low. Now, his sub count doesn't seem to be tracked by any of the tracker websites. I believe he has to log in and allow them to track it. But if the number on his actual stream is accurate to his full sub count, which it seems like it is, because every time it goes above it, he raises it by a couple hundred, which doesn't seem like what you would do with a normal daily goal. And that tells us that he only has around 4,000 to 6,000 subscribers, but he's pulling anywhere from 30, 40 to 100,000 viewers. And that does seem a little bit weird to me compared to other people that have a similar view count and way more subscribers. But again, it just depends on who it is that's watching him, because he is really young, which means a lot of his audience could be people that are very young and their parents just might not support them going and subscribing. And so it's a little bit different than somebody who has a mixed audience with people of age who have a credit card, who have a debit card, and they can then go and subscribe. So I think that it's really still hard for me to say one way or the other what I think, but Kai clearly was not happy with this narrative and he decided to respond to it himself.
You know, I feel like people are entitled to their opinion. People, you know, could just think whatever they want. You know, that's fine. That's okay. Psych, I f***ing lied. I'm tired of the dick riding. Get off my dick. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, I be holding back too much. I'm about to just let shit rain. Like, I'm tired. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. F*** all of that shit. F*** all of that. F*** all of that shit. F*** that. Listen, okay? Like, you might not realize it, but I'ma help you. It kind of look like you dick eating, like real shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny or mean. I'ma go ahead and say, it looked like you dick eating just a little bit. You feel me? And I'm kind of tired of like holding the whole road, because I feel like the more I hold shit back, it's not the first time. This is how it look, Felix. This is me talking to Felix. This is me not really being on some shit. It looked like you dick eating because it's like, it's a pattern. It's like everything, something is going good on this side, like you saying got to say. And then when you say it and I say something, it's you was joking. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm kind of confused. It's like when I say some shit, it's, oh, I'm joking. You feel me? Now it's not even directly me. He didn't say my name, but he talking about my mans and shit that these my niggas. You feel me? Like, you not about to belittle what these niggas got going on. But if you need a nigga to break it down to you, class is in session. Ray been gone for 4 months, my. You understand like how shit a year ago is literally affecting how them niggas are successful right now? Shit that happened a year ago, 2 years ago is really playing effect on what's going on right now. It's like, bro, it's like, we don't be saying, like, I don't think I understand. We really love minding our business and we don't say shit about people.
And I don't blame him for responding in the way that he did, because I feel like when you say this stuff and you're saying Kai's friends and it's people he put in a streamer house that he bought, it kind of weighs on him. Like, it makes him look bad. Like, he might be boosting it to make it look better. Or his friends that he considers people that he's trying to raise up in the streaming world and try to put on and everything like that are doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And so it just all goes back to him. So I could understand him not really being too happy about this. But just like their situation in the past, XQC saw this clip from Kai, and then he went on and responded again himself.
Like I said, it's not some like study I did over the years, bro. I was playing Dota, and at night there's nobody online. So his shit was unrecommended. I click while playing Dota. I'm like, brother, like what is happening with the viewers? It was jumping up and down 10K, 20, 30, 20, and it just kept jumping up and down, and nothing was happening on the screen. And the chat was just like not like frozen NPC. Like I'm just like this is what I was watching from. Like brother, like
Bitch, I don't know.
like brother, like I'm not, bro. I just clicked in the VOD. I just clicked in the VOD. And it's exactly what I meant. Like holy.
There's so many niggas that want to paint the walls, bro.
Like, dude.
So at the end of the day, the only thing you can say is the drama continues because there's no way of 100% proving it, but I will say that it does look a little bit weird. His sub count seems to only be around 5,000 to 6,000, but his viewer count is anywhere from 40,000 to 100,000 recently. And I know some people are saying, well, he brought Lil Tay on stream, except Lil Tay was streaming too, and she was barely over 1,000 viewers. I feel like if she was bringing in that large of a number of viewers, they would 100% also go to her stream and support her because they're her supporters that are coming in to watch. Or people are saying that Kai's viewers are going over and watching Rakai and all these people because he put together the streamer house, which I think is definitely true. But it also doesn't make sense again why they're not logged in, because when Kai's streaming, they all seem to be logged in. He has a higher percentage. So if that was actually what was happening, then his percentage would also be lower, showing that a lot of his viewers just aren't logged in when they're watching him. So it just, again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, it's not like they're going to log out to go watch Rakai. They're going to stay logged in, and that percentage should still be higher. So I don't really have an answer to it, but people also have to take into account the fact that your own viewers can viewbot you. It's not like you have to put in your stream key or anything like that. You literally just give your website to some other site and then you pay them money and then they come with a bunch of viewers or a bunch of chatters. And some people that are with him that are younger might have access to a credit card, a debit card, and they think that they're helping him out when in reality is just making this worse. It's having people ask questions and stuff like that. And so I don't feel like XQC is out of line for bringing it up. I think that he's kind of got a little aggressive about it because people are giving him shit over it. But I think that it's a valid question to ask when somebody suddenly has a ton of viewers overnight, and yet this website is showing that the majority of them are not logged in, which doesn't seem to be the case for the majority of other big streamers. So I think it is a valid thing to ask. So I just wanted to talk about that today. Again, I'm not really picking sides because I don't know. I feel like there's still a lot of stuff that we can't really prove. We can just say that it looks weird and we can watch and see where it goes from here. But other than that, let me know what you guys think down below, and I will catch you in the next one, homies.